Hey everybody, I'm Allie and welcome to my YNR chat vlog for Sunday, August 2nd. So I started out the week very annoyed with Philip III, and I can't lie, I've really been annoyed with him since he came onto the show. The thing is, I don't forgive him for faking his own death to escape his problems. So all week I kept thinking, how can Nina forgive him so easily? She had to raise a child all on her own because of his selfishness. And so that really bothered me. But then as the week progressed, I realized and Nina revealed that she's actually still in love with him. Wow. So that's a tough situation. What do you guys think about that? I can't wait to hear your comments. I wonder if she's not just in love with the idea of Philip, because he was her first love and he died tragically, and I can see how she would want to romanticize it now that he's back. But what concerns me is that she's making excuses for him. She's trying to make him appear to be a man that he isn't. I just don't trust him, and I don't think that Nina should trust him either. I certainly wouldn't recommend that Chance would trust him right away either, although I have to admit that the conversation between Philip and Chance this week at the coffee house, trying to connect, trying to at least establish a father-son relationship, it opened me up a little bit to Philip III when he said he was trying to excuse what he did, and his excuse was, I just couldn't shake the feeling that you would have been better off without me. And when he said that, I understood it, and honestly, I think that's the truth. Well, in my opinion, bringing Chance onto the scene was the best thing that Philip III ever did. He's so cute, and he's finally warming up. We're getting to know him a little bit better. And I loved Chloe's plan this week to hook Chance up with Mackenzie. It was adorable and hilarious, and Chloe's agenda was so obvious. You could see it from a mile away, but it was so fun watching her try. It was just very playful, and the fact that Mac and Chance caught on to her immediately was really cute. Unfortunately, it was not a love match, or maybe fortunately. Mac is pretty busy trying to save Billy from himself. She's wrapped up in that relationship. And Chance said that he has a crush on someone else. I wonder who that could be. Could it be Chloe by any chance? I think it could actually be fun, maybe, to watch someone crushing on Chloe for once instead of it being the other way around and her obsessing about someone else. So, what do you guys think? Chloe and Chance? Could it be a match made in heaven? Well, there wasn't a whole lot of sunshine and light in Lily's situation this week. It's been another raw and sad week for the Winters crew. This week we saw a really great performance, though, from Christoph St. John as Neil is in the hospital at Lily's bedside, crying and calling out for Drew. So sad, and I can't even tell you what I would give at this point to just see a scene of a bloody hand reaching up over the side of a cliff, and then a close-up of Victoria Rowell as Drusilla Winters in a tattered and dirty dress, and we realize that she's actually still alive, and then maybe Shamar Moore as Malcolm comes in and reaches down and helps her up off of the cliff, and then brings her back to reunite with her family, and then also reveals that he's actually Devon's father. That would be wonderful. I'm waiting for that moment to happen. Maybe someday, you never know. But until then, Lily and Neil need Drew more than ever. YNR, please make her come back to the show. Force her, kidnap her, and make her come back. They need her. Her family needs her. Tyra keeps trying to insert herself into Neil's life, but she's no Drew. He doesn't want Tyra, he wants Drew, his soulmate. And of course, Lily needs her mother too. She's just devastated. There was a scene this week where she was having the conversation with the priest, and you could literally see the tears on her pillow from where she had been crying. It was so sad. But I have to say, thanks, Padre, a whole lot for convincing Lily to open her heart up to Kane again. I really appreciated that. And later in the week, Kane came to see Lily at her bedside, and they had a couple of just really great tender moments, and Kane let her know that he is going to be there for her as she goes to sleep, and there for her when she wakes up, and he's going to be there for as long as she wants him to be. So I have a serious new crush, and his name is Deacon. Deacon. I love him, and can we please, YNR, find a way to write a scene where Deacon is wearing a cowboy hat and he's riding on a horse? Oh, how hot would that be? He's so rugged and handsome and just bad, and I love him. He's just so sexy. Even with a bloody lip, he's sexy. Now, I have to say, I would really love to see a Amber, Daniel, Deacon love triangle, but we have got a lot of work to do to make Deacon a likable character. I'm not saying he's a good guy, I'm just saying he's sexy. So we need to work on him. He's a bad boy right now, and we need to kind of give him some redeeming qualities soon. He compiled a portfolio of Amber's past indiscretions and gave it to Daniel. How evil is this? And honestly, I can't even believe that Daniel gave him the satisfaction of getting upset over all of the things that he saw inside of that folder. Isn't it clear that Deacon is out to ruin their relationship? I mean, he humiliated Amber by giving over all of this information and then bought her diamonds. I mean, his intentions are clear, so Daniel, don't give him the pleasure. Don't give him the satisfaction. Now, I honestly don't know a whole lot about Amber's past when she was on Bold and the Beautiful. I wish I did. I watched it a little bit. I watched Bold and Beautiful for maybe a total of like a year. And she was on at the time, but I really don't remember all of the juicy details. So I'm really kind of dying to know. I mean, there was so much, like having affairs with underage kids and almost killing somebody in the forest. And it seemed like there was a lot of juice there. And I feel like it's really going to give a lot of depth or just more insight into the Amber character if I know all of those details. So I was thinking, is there anybody out there watching this video that would be interested in maybe writing us a short synopsis about what's going on with, or what had gone on with Amber in the past? You could post it as a text comment in the YouTube just descriptions or text box below and give us the scoop, or you could make a video response, just like 1 to 2 minutes, and let us know kind of what the scoop is. I'm sure there are other people out there who are a little bit lost and would love to have a fill-in. Honestly, I'm just kind of curious to know what all of the dynamics are. So please definitely let me know in any way you can. I will look forward to possibly hearing all of that. Okay, so this is kind of exciting. It's something that I've been working on for a while to try to make happen, and finally I was able to get a voicemail dial-in number that you guys can call if you want to leave comments, like voice comments about the show. That's so exciting. Basically, you can call into the number, leave a message 1 to 2 minutes long, I guess, and then I will potentially take the comments and incorporate them into my vlog somehow, maybe just kind of playing them, responding. So if you have any questions or comments, here is is the phone number that you can call and leave me a message. It's just a voicemail, so don't worry, you won't get me and have awkwardness. Just think about what you want to say and then call and leave a voicemail. The number is 309-588-4569, and you could potentially be a part of one of my upcoming vlogs. A really awesome thing would be if someone could call in that number and give us like a brief description of kind of what the dynamics are between Amber and Deacon and all of the other stuff in Amber's past. So just like nothing like too belabored, just hit the high points. That would be awesome. And of course, you can still leave a text comment in the YouTube box below and let me know what your thoughts are about any of the storylines this week. And you can also go to my website at buttonhead.org and send me a message there or check up on me there. So I think that's about it for the end of part 1 for today, but I have so much more to say. This is probably going to be a 3-parter, so definitely check back for a new video, and I will see you guys then.